Hi, third graders. My name is Catherine, and today we're going to be talking about how the traditional culture of China has shaped its present and its past. Let's get started. So, today we're going to be learning about Taoism and Confucianism through text and image analysis. And this is the second part of a two-part lesson series. So last time you got started on a graphic organizer where you were researching and sharing information about Taoism or Confucianism. Today, you're going to have the opportunity to finish your graphic organizers, and then you're going to analyze some images for both Taoism and Confucianism and complete a See, Think, Wonder graphic organizer. Let's take a look at what your independent assignment is going to look like. So these are your directions, and your first job will be to take what you started in a previous lesson and complete the other belief system graphic organizer. So you were either looking at Taoism proverbs and sharing what you thought the meaning was, or you were looking at proverbs from Confucianism and sharing what you thought the meaning was. Today, you'll do the other belief system. And then you're going to look at some images. So these are Taoism images. We have here temples, a yin yang, and then another image of a temple with some people on some type of boat in front of it. At the bottom of this page, you're going to share what you see, what you think, and what you wonder. You want to look really carefully at each of the images for details and share any thoughts or questions or other wonderings that you might have. Afterwards, you're going to look at another image. This one is from Confucianism. This is a statue of Confucius at a Confucian temple in Shanghai, China. Again, when you're thinking about what you see, I'd like you to really pay attention to different details in all parts of this image. What do you see in the background? Where do you think this might be? What do you see Confucius doing? What do you notice about his face and the expression on his face? What do you notice about his hands? What about the clothing he's wearing? What about any other objects that might be in the image? What meaning do you think they have? You're going to share what you see, what you think, and then what you wonder again for this image. Then we have some wrap up for you to do. This is a reference guide. So we have some beliefs from Taoism and some beliefs from Confucianism. Taoism, we have internal balance or balance in the person and with nature, self-improvement, few laws, and thinks the connection between body and belief is important. For Confucianism, we have external balance, balance in the community. So remember, we read yesterday that Confucianism has a lot of beliefs about relationships between people, relationships between those in power, and that was really important. Community is also very important. Laws and the need to show virtue in every thought, word, and deed. So when looking at these, two series of statements, you can kind of compare the two belief systems. What's similar? What's different? What do they focus on? What's really important to each one? What do the proverbs reveal about what is important in Chinese culture? So when we think about the Taoism proverbs and what's important in Taoism, what can that tell us about Chinese culture? When we think about the proverbs from Confucianism and some of these statements on what's important, what does that tell us about what's important in Chinese culture? In what ways do you think Taoist and Confucian philosophies shaped the ideas and beliefs of Chinese people? I'll give you an example of how you might answer this question. In Confucianism, like we were just talking about a second ago, relationships are really important. And it's important for people to follow rules and obey certain rules and to be courteous to one another. How might that have shaped the belief of Chinese people? Do you think that people in China, both past and present, might believe in those ideas as well? Lastly, we have a check for understanding. Write a short paragraph answering the following question. How do religion and belief systems in China shape society? I'm really interested to see what you think and understand after learning more about the belief systems of China, these two in particular. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.